Hey, what's up, viewers? This is Martin Day Trades, and I have been slacking with my daily trade recaps. I had a cousin who recently passed away, and she was hit by a vehicle uh, on the side of the road, and it's been kind of rough. Just thinking about that. I'm also my grandma hasn't been at the house, so just things have been adding up and life, right? But I've been trading. So what I want to do is do a weekly trade recap for you guys, with you guys, so that we can go through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And great news, guys. The last time you guys heard, I passed the Top Step Combine for a 50K funded account. I did that on Monday. But what I want to do is just kind of recap Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and give you a full weekly recap. This week has been choppy, moved within a range. So a lot of 1 to 2s, 1 to 3 setups. Nothing really crazy. There's been a couple of 4 or 5 setups, but you have to get those perfect sniper entries. I think 6 and 7, but we'll go through the charts, and see where the entry was, where the exits were, what the signals were for those entries, and see if we can memorize these entry setups so that when we go forward with our trading, it's second nature to us, right? So what I want to do is just kind of give you guys some value right now while we're talking right here, and just say, hey, losing weeks where you're not pulling any profit happens to the best of traders. The only thing that separates those traders is that they become great losers. Meaning, when they lose, they don't go full tilt, they don't crash out, they don't, whatever, however you want to say it, they don't blow the account, right? Oh, my bad. Sorry, got pop this back. Okay. 33, guys, about to turn 34. I got some back issues, but so what I want to do is just tell you guys, do not blow the account. You can always make back those losses, because if we're only losing one, sometimes two, TP2, TP1, we can make that back in 1-2 trades, guys. So what I want to show you guys is once I got funded this week, there was 4 more trading days. Monday or Tuesday was break even, Tuesday took a loss, Thursday was break even, and Friday I took a loss. Friday I didn't even have to take a trade because I didn't really see anything, but I got FOMO and got in on the trade and lost that, right? But that's what makes this journey so interesting, because we learn from those losses, and it takes a long time to break a habit. FOMO is a habit. Revenge trading is a habit. So to break those habits, you just gotta put forth your best effort. Say, today is the day I will not do these volatile, these things that mess up my P&L at the end of the week. So because I lost 2 trades, had 2 break-even trades, I'm only down TP2. So I'm coming in Monday, I'm going to be looking for a TP2, TP3, possibly a TP4, just see where the liquidity lies. And once we go through this weekly breakdown, you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. We can make back those losses in one trade. Now, if I lose on Monday, it's just going to be one trade. I'm going to be down TP3, right? Or take profit, but like down and R to R of 3, so 150 points down, right? If I'm missing 50 points. But I can always make it back that Tuesday, TP2, be down 50 points, and then catch another TP2, and I'll be up by Wednesday. So you got to understand, this is a long-term game. Now, with that being said, I'm going to switch the camera over to the charts. Let's see if this works, and it does. So I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit, and we're going to get into the price action of YM1. I'm doing YM1. So this is Monday, February 10th, and we can see price London already has this continuation, but what we're going to do is do what we normally do and measure out the Asian session range. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start marking up the highs and lows. So the previous day high is here. we're gonna call that previous day high. Previous day low is right here. It already ran the previous day low. We're gonna go to the Asian session high, mark that up. Asian session low, mark that up. We're gonna mark up the London low. And we're gonna mark up the London high. What you can see is it's making a high right now. We'll see if it goes any higher going into the pre-market of New York. Okay, so now we have some targets, right? We have targets, we have these blue lines, which are supply and demand, and we have these ranges, right? We can see, let's go back to the 4-hour. We can see that price has really been running within a range through this range right here. It hasn't really been trending down or up. It's been just consolidating. So we're gonna go back to the 15 and we're gonna just see what happens going into the market open. So what I'm gonna do is forward shift 1, see what happens. Okay, so this is London, still London high. We're gonna move this up now a little bit higher. It is now 8:45, 9. Okay, do we have any order blocks coming into 9? Usually at this time I'm starting to draw up order blocks on the 4-hour or wait up, 15-minute 4-hour. I think it already kind of skipped forward. Okay, so there's this big gap here. There's this level right here, which is the 747. Let's go down to the 1-hour. So it already kind of already had this drop. We already see this here, guys. I'm sorry. If we can just go down to the 5-minute though, we can see that London had created a high, and what we could do is just, and it's right now the price is at 910. It had a little push up already higher than these London highs right here, right at 9 in the morning. So we'll see what we can catch. Okay, it's starting to lose a little bit of momentum. It is now 9:15. Remember, we don't really like to take trades before 9:30. Okay, it's like bouncing off this London high here. Okay, now coming into, it's 9:20. What one can say is if it sweeps these London highs, we could target one of these areas right here for a move higher. So we're just getting in and getting out. So we can say the entries at, we'll say, where's this? Let's get a little zoomed in here, guys. Okay, that London high was right there. That's 963. We can say at 987. We'll go in for the short. Oh, that's not the short. That's a long. 987. We're placing a pending order right now. And this to the Asian session low would be a 1, 2, 3 essentially. Well, there's this 541 supply and demand zone. We could target that or right in between this. Asian session there, we can actually drop that down a little bit. Asian session low we could target, okay guys, which is that. So it's a 1 to 3 essentially, 1 to 3.22. And what we can do now is just kind of let this play out. Okay, so the entry was activated. You guys see that, right? So these are what I'm talking about. There's these London highs, London lows, Asian session high, Asian session lows, and what price likes to do is just sweep right over it. It's called a Wyckoff spring. I'm gonna just kind of Google that for you guys real quick. Wyckoff spring. You guys can do a little Google research on this yourself. I'm not sure if that's exactly how Wyckoff is spelt, but there we go. You guys can watch a video on how this liquidity sweep is usually how the banks move. So right here, it went up, got up to 496. We're well within this range. We have 50-point stop, and we're just gonna let this trade play out. Um, at this point, as soon as the entry price has entered, we do the Fibonacci reward tool. And at 635, we move stop loss to break even. So the risk will be, the trade will be risk free. Ooh, that was close, guys. That, oh, TP. Oh my God. Okay, guys. Look, check this out. Right there, 737 was my stop loss. Price got up to 734. Now, that was a great trade. Look at price ran through take profit, TP3, ran through those Asian session highs. Remember, guys, this is where the liquidity lies, and you want to be able to have entries and exits at those levels. So I passed this account by getting the buy going back up. Okay, guys, riskier trade. I wouldn't want to take it anywhere right now until it got to maybe this 500 level to go higher, okay? Now, if you missed this trade, you could have gone it back going up. Now, I was bullish for the day. This had a retracement, and it could have gone higher. Don't know. Here, let's do that. Okay, so we're up TP. Now, guys, we're just going to add this up, okay? So TP3, I don't know where it's going to go for the rest of the day, but we'll see. Okay, went to TP4, which would have targeted this 500 level. If we would have targeted the 500 level, that would have been a 3.72 move. And technically, we could keep going to the previous day low or this 413 level. But I think that's a solid level because it could start to reverse here and go higher. But we're at TP3 on a Monday, so 3.2 at 2, I think it was right there. So we're just going to let this thing play out. Oh, look, it had a reaction. This is where I caught the trade right here, guys, and then I got out. It was a TP1. That's what caused me to pass the challenge. And it came all the way down to TP5. Now, will it go to previous day low? I don't know, but it might run this 409 level. Oh, and it went straight to that 409 level. You can see how there was a reaction right off the supply and demand zone. And let's see if it targets the previous day low. No, it kept ranging after that. It targeted that 409 level. See, guys, how I have these levels, how they reacted before? So this could have been a really sniper, but TP5 would have been safe. So we can see that that was that trade for that day, okay? What we're going to do is we're just going to go to the 15-minute, and we're just going to kind of skip over Asia. And we're going to get ready to do the markup for the next day, Tuesday. Okay, we can get rid of that, and we can start bringing these over. Previous day high was right there. Previous day low was right here. Asian session lows right here. London high, we'll see, but so far it's right there. London low, we'll see, but I think it's right here. And the Asian session high right here. So we have targets of liquidity that we can have our entry and exits based off of. So let's just kind of keep going forward. It is now 7:15, 7:30, 7:45, 8 o'clock, 8:15, 8:30. So look at London ran this Asian session low. This could be a trade right here, guys. Running the Asian session low, sometime a good trade. But because it's so close to that previous day low, I would say I want to see it run the previous day low before having a reaction. Now, I don't like taking trades before 9:30, but it's 9 o'clock right now. So technically, with a 50-point stop, someone could have gone in on a pre-market move. Let's see if a 50-point stop would have gotten this. Target the Asian session high. There's liquidity in this area right here, previously high, but I think a 2.25 is a good move. But let's wait until it's 9:10 right there. The London low was created right there. I say if price sweeps the London low, we can get in for a trade. London low right there. If price sweeps the London low, we'll get in for a trade. So at 418, now this level right here for where the blue line is usually a good area to get in. So what I'll do is you do about 415, 50-point stop, targeting 1 to 3. Okay, now we're getting ready for the market to open. I have it's 9:10. We have 20 minutes before the market opens. So I don't really want to say my trade is activated, but because at 9:30 is when I really want to take that trade. So at 9:30, here it is. We're going to move forward 1 click. Damn. That was right at 9:15. Let's see if it can. I haven't placed a trade yet. I'm just letting you guys know. It is now 9:25. I honestly would probably have gone in right there because it did sweep this supply and demand zone. Yeah, okay, perfect. Give or take, guys. I don't like taking trades past 9:30, but I will take a trade within about 9:20, depending if it reacts off a supply and demand zone and it's already swept all these lows. So that's why I was kind of saying, now even if I would have gone, a reaction and never came lower, I would have gone in right at this London low, let's say. That's still a safe trade, okay, guys? Not the perfect best entry. I wanted a 9:15, 9:16 move right here. So really, I was wanting to get in about right here, but we'll say we got in here. And now this is a 1, 2, 3. I'm going to keep the 1 to 3, okay? We're up TP3 for the week, guys. We're going into Tuesday. Had the London low swept, or the Asian session low was swept. The London low was swept right here, and this previous day low was swept. So technically, someone could have waited for that previous day low to have gone swept, to have gone that entry. That would have been beautiful. But I was looking for this entry right here, and we'll see what happened, guys. So we're gonna do our risk to reward tool, and we're gonna, once we get to TP1, we're gonna be break even. So this trade right here is now break even. I don't want to see it come any closer. See how it ran up right here above this TP1. Now if it comes back to break even, well, shit happens, right? Okay, it's pushing higher. I'm pretty confident that this trade is now going in my direction, but if it reacts off this 500 level to go lower, we're risk free. It could fall down lower, but my bias is bullish for the day. Oh, it ran that London high, almost tapped TP2. I'm targeting this Asian session high, so if this turns into be a break-even day, we're still up TP3 for the week. That's what it means to be the best loser, meaning I'm already risk-free, break-even. So if price wants to come down and take my entry out, I'm okay with that, cause I'm a disciplined trader. Damn! It really took out this liquidity right there. Now this was a 422. Let's say if we had that 415, 60, yeah, we would have still got wrecked. That perfect entry was a sweep of that previous day low. Now let's see if it keeps going any higher. That would have sucked if it does. Oh, frick. Oh, no, no. So this is that break-even day that I was talking about. I had on Tuesday. I had the trade idea, but it came back, stopped me out to then go higher. Wow. I remember this day. Why? Okay, so the previous day low was the perfect entry. So going forward, do I want to keep my stop loss tight under this low here? That's still 25 points. I would have still been on the table, $125 worth of risk, but I would have been able to survive this move, had another TP3 trade. But my rules state once I get to TP1, close the trade out. I mean, break even. So we'll just see how this trade played out. TP4. TP5. TP6 was ran right before the market closed. Damn. Previous day high was ran. There we go. See, guys, how it gravitates toward these things? Previous day low was ran, and then it ran all the way up to previous day high. So that's what I mean by getting in at these entries, because and the previous day low aligned with this supply and demand zone at 44,409. I should have just got in at that point there. Remember, it didn't happen right at 9:30. It happened at 9:25. So taking those trades beforehand can get you perfect entries to move your stop loss to break even and be able to withstand these volatile movements to then capture the expansion. Wow, TP6. I would have been TP9 for the week, but we're still at TP3. We haven't lost anything else, so okay, we're still good. Man, that hurts. That really does. That's Tuesday. It is now 8:15. What we're going to do is do what we did last time. So guys, recap. Monday, TP3. Tuesday, 0. Remember, being the best loser, understanding. I could have went, full tilt and, blown the account trying to catch this trade. I didn't. London low. Could have just went absolutely just fucking... Sorry for my language. Could have went absolutely full tilt, crashed out, and just said, hey, forget this account. I don't care anymore. But you can't be in that mindset, because that's how you're going to keep blowing accounts. And we're trying to preserve accounts to keep these long term. So here we go. Another day. We'll go one more bar closer to our time. Oh, wow. That was 8:30. We'll wait but this was a CPI, I believe. I think I caught this trade and took an L. I tried getting in at the 408 level, previous day low, but it came down to the 300 level. And I think it's probably going to come down to this 200 level. So, but we'll see. All these lows were ran. We're now at 8:50, 9 o'clock. My roommate's dogs, they always cry when their parents leave. My brother and his fiance. 9:25. Okay. It's having a reaction off this 300 level. I'm not sure if I want to get in. I'm gonna be patient, wait till 9:30, and just see. We're in a dangerous area. We don't know where it's gonna gravitate towards too, because the previous day, understandable. It was right at the time, swept the lows, whatever liquidity. But this is just kind of like in limbo. So we're gonna go up one more. Okay. If price comes down a little lower to this 200 zone right here, we'll get in for the buy, and we'll target this previous day low. 50-point stop seems a little low, but we'll look for a 409 right here. Okay, that's the trade idea that I have, guys. So far, Monday TP3, Tuesday break even, and we're gonna go forward one more bar. And let's see if price runs through my stop loss. It doesn't seem very wide now that I'm looking at it, but 50 points is 50 points. Okay, it's now 9:35. Be patient. There we go, guys. See that? Boom. We're in on the trade. We are in on the trade, guys. I'm showing you guys literally how liquidity is swept, getting it at good entries and for these things. So now we're in on the trade. We're not at TP1 yet, so there's still risk on the table. We're almost at TP1. We'll move stop loss to break even as soon as we get there. Oh, wow. Went straight to TP2 right off to this 318 level. We're now break even. We're at TP2. It's Wednesday. Let's see if we can't get this TP4 move, okay? TP3. TP3. Let's go, TP4. Run them. Oof. Back to TP1. Will this be a break-even day on Wednesday? Remember, guys, all week has been choppy, so we're not trying to lose anything. Okay, we're back up to TP2. TP3. Come on. There we go. Ran through TP4. So, look, guys, I'm showing you guys exactly where the entries are. You know, you could be having limit orders, so if you miss the trade, at least you know where these prices will react off. You could place a limit order there, so as soon as price gets there, it activates. So that's TP4, 4.18. We'll just say TP4. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. That would have been TP7 for the week. Now I didn't catch this trade. Now that I'm doing by back testing, I see where I messed up. I have to be able to be patient when it's time to be patient and act when it's time to act. But let's see how high this trade goes. Coming back down, coming back down. Wow, that would have been runs. Ooh, TP6 right at the end of the day. I don't know who would have wanted to hold this or have gone back in for another entry here. Oh, I think that's where I went. I got up. I was like entered here. Came down. Never went TP1, and then it came down to stop me out like right here at this area, and then it went up higher. That's where I messed up. But the perfect entry would have been right at the break of this 200 level right here. So that would have been perfect, guys. You guys cannot be nervous to take these entries just because it had been a big down bearish candle. You have to be able to take those trades where they lie. So that's TP7 for the week, guys. TP3 Monday, break even Tuesday, TP4 on Wednesday. Now let's go to Thursday. Let's go to Thursday and we'll see what happens. Okay, we're going to go down to the 5-minute candle. We're at 725, 720. We'll delete this. TP7 for the week. Wow, guys, that's a great week. Previous day low was right there. Previous or Asian session high we'll say is right there. Let's move this box over. Right there. Previous day high. I'm never really too sure if I should measure it at the Asian session high as the previous day high. And I think I should. There, London high it's been right there. Asian session low was right here, and the London low was a little under that. Okay, so now we have some targets of liquidity. We're at Thursday, and time is now at 7:25. We'll go up a couple of clicks. It is now 7:55, 8:05. Here, let's just go to the 15 and kind of 1, 2. Okay. It is now 8:45. Okay. London high was right there, but it was swept and now is right here. Okay. We are at 9:15. making a trade idea. Okay, guys, so when I come to the chart and I see this in the mornings, what am I looking at? Okay, I'm looking at these areas of the highs and lows, looking at my supply and demand areas. I see that there's one right here. Um, I could put one right here at almost the 600 level. I don't really have one right there, but I see that it's tapped it quite a bit. So what I can do here is I can say, well, if the London high is ran, because we're so close to it at 9:15, and it's going off the 600 level, I can go in for the short. If price pushes higher. Now, if it comes lower, I'm going to be looking for a buy. Probably is a 500 level. I'm not sure if it'll have a reaction from the 500 to go higher. London lows, Asian session lows are kind of down here. I'm not sure if I need to sweep that first, but my bias is telling me to do something like this. No. We'll do 2.5 right there. Okay. So that's my trade idea, okay? So we're at TP 7 for the week. If this activates, we'll be at TP 8, 9.5 for the week, going into the finishing Thursday off, right? That's a great week, guys. That's almost 10% on the if you're risking 1% of your account. I'm risking $250, so a TP10 move is actually a 5% week for me. Okay. Now, guys, the interesting part. What will happen? It's 9:15. We have 5-minute candles, so okay, 9:20, 9:25. Now, if it runs through here, I'm gonna take this trade. So it ran through it. I'm taking this trade. It's 9:25, and at 9:30, it had a little reaction going up. So I'm in at this trade at this 600 level, and price has already ran through TP1. It's almost at TP2, so we move our stop loss to break even, and we're just gonna see what happens. Now it's kind of fishy here, guys. This is the part that I'm like, okay, well, at least I'm break even, risk free at this point, because at this 500 level there could be a reaction to go higher, target the previous day high, right? So we're just gonna be patient and just let the trade play out. See, 500 level, it could react and go back up higher. So going into Thursday, we'll see what happens. Okay. Okay. Just need a little bit more. Now, if someone who got in and got out at TP2, that was their trade idea, congratulations. I'm looking for 2.5. Tap the Asian session high. Oof, it's rejecting it, but it looks like it wants to push higher. Right now, guys, at this point, I'm getting like butterflies in my stomach, but I'm risk free. All I know is I had a good reaction off my level, this London high, this 600 level, 50-point stop, push lowered. I knew it could have a reaction off this 500 level, and let's just see. Oh boy, after seeing this, guys, I'm kind of like, my stomach. At this point, I'm already like okay with losing, because remember, the best loser wins. If I were to close my trade and get in for the long, who knows if this is actually going to continue going down, right? And be a winning trade. Still in it. Still in it. Still in it. Oof. I just want to go do this for you guys to show you that I was still in it. That's why getting good entries is important. Usually I like to do London high sweeps, go to these supply and demand zones right above it. You could have even went a little higher to 610, and that would have been a great entry, but the 600 level was okay with me. Oh, break even. Now that sucks because it did tap TP2, but I was looking for TP 2.5 just to sweep these lows right here where these wicks were, and come close to that 400 level runs. Jesus, so that was a great trade if you took it and exited, but the actual entry was probably, let's see, 500 level, 50 point stop, would have gotten stopped out. But let's say you got in right at, this London. Let's see if there was, I didn't do a Fibonacci, haven't been doing Fibonacci's, but let's see if there, this might have been my mess up because I could have done a London continuation type of move, right? And let's see if it lines up with the 50 or 79%. 50% is right here at 494. So if someone wanted to get in for this entry at 494, 50 point stop, they would have survived that wick, and then the price would have went higher. They would have already been at TP 2.4, TP 2.5. That was what I was looking for in the trade today, guys, and I got wrecked. Happens. So let me just delete this. So we're still TP 9.5 for the week going into Friday. Missed a good trade. Didn't take any profit off this one, but that's okay. We're going to come back on Friday and see if we can't catch any points. It is now 36 minutes into this video. I want to finish it up. So let's go to the 30-minute. And we're just gonna, wow, imagine buying it and holding it this day right here when it got to 200 and holding that. It is now at 800. That's 672 points, guys. That would have been a good entry for a long-term hold swing trade. Okay. I'm still a little bummed about that last trade, but it's okay. Be the best loser wins, right? We are at 5:30. We are at 8:15, 8:30, 8:45, 9. Okay, we're going to go down to the 5-minute chart and we're going to do our markup, okay? We're going to grab this, put it to that high. Now I like to use this box as a visual so I can see where this Asian session highs are. The lows were right there. Asian session high. London high. Previous day high is right there. Bring that in. Asian session low was created right there. And the London low is right there. And let's go to that previous day low, which was right there, and we'll bring that out a little bit. Right there. Okay. So now that we have our areas of liquidity, the highs and lows, what I mean by that, we can start to create a trade idea at 9:10, 20 minutes before the market open. Okay, so we've been bullish, so what we can do is anticipate a bullish move. Although this has been bearish, it had a move up coming into the market open. So what I can do is start to draw a Fibonacci tool from here to here. I can say right at 708, I can, I'm going to be looking for an entry just based off this. It's coming lower than the 752. Once it has a reaction, it could go higher. But this is, at 730, I wouldn't mind taking a trade off this 708 level, or even possibly this 38%. Let's do a 50%, 50 points. 50 points. Let's do it right there. 708, okay? And we'll target this. We'll 1 to 2. Okay, I'm gonna do a 1 to 2 because we're already at 9.5 TP for the week. So if we can finish a little strong, meaning 11.5 risk to reward, will be solid. So, and if there's no trade today, there's no trade. We're already up TP at 9.5, and if we're break even, it's okay. Okay, so it's 920. Okay, so as price is pushing higher, I'm actually gonna think about taking a trade right off this 30% Fibonacci 44,732 level. Okay, let's see if I can't put one of these tools that I have here. Boom. There we go. You guys can see that. Stop loss is at, and take profit is at this level. Okay, so you guys can see there's different prices I'm choosing. I might start using this tool. I kind of like it. I forgot about it. But so price comes down. That's the only way I'm gonna take this trade. It'll go a little under this support supply and demand zone and then move higher, or it could just keep going lower to this 600 level. Have a deeper retracement. Let's do a Fibonacci from yesterday's high, low to high, and just see where we stand. Oof, that's gonna be close. Okay, so there's a bigger time frame Fibonacci tool that the entry would be right here at this, right at the stop loss, but we'll see. 5-minute candle. It is now, let me zoom in for you guys. 920, 925. Okay, had a reaction close to this 9750 level. We're just gonna keep waiting. Okay, 930 was the move, and it activated the trade. Because I would have at 925 already placed my pending buy limit order, and we'll see. And you guys can see where, look, it reacted right off this Fibonacci. See guys, I'm telling you, like, these moves happen right to these levels. If I see it, other people see it. So we're just gonna do this right here, tying this up a little bit, do this, reward, and once it gets to TP1, we will move stop loss to break even, and we'll finish the week 9.5 if price comes back, stops us out, or we'll finish the week with 11.5 TP. So I'm crossing my fingers right now, guys. Got some anxiety. Oh no, did it? No, no, it stopped me out, guys. I would have been fucking, sorry for my language, I would have been, oh, and it, oh, sorry guys. No, no. Oh, that's all I was looking for. Geesh. All right, well, we're going to continue with the day. We were break even on Friday. We finished the week with 9.5. We're not going to be a poor loser and try to look for anything else. Oh, man, that was the trade. That was the trade. It literally with, oh, frick. Oh. Right at 9:30. 9:35 was the move. Came back, stopped it out. Oh. So guys, I don't know if I'm gonna test this idea out, but as soon as price gets to TP1, I'm thinking of moving my stop loss to half. So I still have $125 of risk I'm gonna have on the table. Because if it comes back down, I got stopped out twice like that. To this week, I would have been extra 3 plus 5, you know, or 2 plus 2, 4. Okay, so that's it, guys. I'm over here in my feeling the emotions of not catching this trade as it plays out, knowing I had a great trade idea. But remember, guys, this is my trade idea, and it actually played out. But the stop loss got wrecked, right at 733. It's okay. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Please like, comment, subscribe. I just recorded a 45-minute video for you guys. I hope you guys saw what I saw, how easy it is to place trades, but the hard part is being a great loser and understanding this is a long-term game. Please don't be jumping in and out, revenge trading, FOMO trading, any type of bad habits, because that's going to kill your P&L at the end of the day. Please send my YouTube link to anybody who's interested in day trading, who you think may, hey, Martin Day Trades here has some sort of insight. Let's get this person that I know who's trading and get them a little bit extra um, finesse with their trading so that they can see things, especially if they're trading on Robinhood and they're just hitting buy and sell. You want to be able to look at the chart to make educated decisions, and I want to be the type of be the person here to help you guys make sure you guys are making quality decision making when it comes to your investments. Thank you and have a great day.